guys, what's up? Today I'll be talking about awesome action movie I saw. It's called Once Upon a Time in Shanghai. And I actually did heard about this movie, but I didn't really pay attention to the trailers or nothing actually. This is what I heard from I think it was Twitch.com movie website. Cause the Twitch.com movie website, not the video game site. They known for showing international movies. So I highly recommend it. Check Twitch. Anyway, yeah, I remember reading about this movie, and I'm like, sounds like a typical gangster Chinese action movie, but might not be all that. I wasn't like, it was on my radar, but it wasn't like too much on my radar. So anyway, this movie came out on Netflix recently, so I'm like, okay, cool. Clicked on it, checked it out, and I'm like, pretty good movie. I kind of like the black and white style. Kind of like it's pretty old school. Like I would say maybe 1920s, 30s, or 40ish. I would say. And it has black and white. It has color, of course. But you see the camera work on it was pretty good. You know how they set it up. And the movie's like one of those martial arts movie about this. To me, okay, let's put it like this. I would say this movie paid homage to Bruce Lee movies. How you could become like the guy trying to make it somewhere in a big town, pretty much. Like I would say, this movie probably paid homage to maybe Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon. I would say, that's what I would say in my opinion, or Chinese Connection, stuff like that. Well, anyway, you got this guy, right, who kept the promise to his mom that he will not use his right fist when it comes to fighting because his fist is like powerful, So he comes to this town in Shanghai with his friends, trying to make it big, in the town. And as movie progresses, he'll get in a situation fighting other people, type of that like stories like that. And he will meet later on. He found out about this drug delivery, and he decided to stop these drug dealers. And he met with this up and coming young guy who's like a young gangster, and he beat up one of the older gangsters, and he makes a big name for himself. While the older gangsters that run Shanghai, like in different territory, don't like this young guy, His name is Long Ku, I think his character name is. But later on, as the movie progresses, Long Ku meet up with this young foreigner from Shanghai, who comes to Shanghai, knows he's destroying his little drug operation a little bit, and they end up having a fight contest for a bet, that he would get his stock or something. And once they fought, Long Ku had kind of have a respect for this guy. He's like, you know what, you're a good fighter. I like you, type of attitude, And the movie progressed. They later on become good friends. They become like brothers in a way. Like, and Long Ku got him a job, say, you work with me. But the guy was not a gangster. He worked as a servant or a doorman, pretty much, So, and at the same time, you got these older gangsters want to like get rid of Long Ku by using his best friend. Say, we want you to get rid of this guy since you're so close to him. And the guy say, no, I'm not doing that because, that's my friend, pretty much. And while you got Long Ku talking to the Japanese agent about the Japanese agent trying to make a deal with him, say, hey, I can help you build money, work with us. And Long Ku was like, you know what, I ain't working with you Japanese people. I'm not betraying my country, my Chinamen for the Japanese, pretty much. And the Japanese guy got mad, and that's when the Japanese team up with the older gangster members to help them get rid of their enemy. While at the end, the Japanese pretty much want to own their business pretty much. Meanwhile, these Japanese soldiers and the older gangsters decided to team up, get rid of Long Ku or anybody that goes up against them, and a lot of people start dying. Now the young hero finds out about what's going on. He tries to save Long Ku, but Long Ku kind of sacrificed himself to save his friend, and the young guy, the hero of the movie, his adopted family end up dying except for one survivor, and he would have to go save her by battling the Japanese soldiers and the Chinese gangsters. They kind of destroy Long Ku, his friend. And the martial arts scenes are fantastic. Like throughout this movie is ridiculous. And then once the hero survived, saved the girl pretty much, of course. Actually, the girl saved herself because she was able to get out the rope, which was tied up. But besides that, the movie is great. You have the ending. It's kind of like a predictable ending once you see him walk out after the fight battle. It's kind of like, let's just say it's a homage to Bruce Lee's ending from one of his movies. But all in all, even the guy that kind of looks like a little bit like Bruce Lee, he even fights like Bruce Lee a little bit. He was a really good martial artist. I mean, like if you like Donnie Yen, this is a new, one of these new martial artists actors that you gotta look out for. I mean, I'm definitely gonna look out for this guy. I mean, Once Upon a Time in Shanghai, highly recommend this movie. It's on Netflix. Check it out for free. I'm not sure if it's uncut or maybe this is like an English dub version that was edited down, but I hope not. I hope this was the full version how they show it in Hong Kong. But Once Upon a Time in Shanghai, I highly recommend you guys checking it out. Peace, guys. See you later.